Hello. Okay, I thought I'd conduct an experiment. Okay, so I have the Sufi Tarot, and I looked at the bottom of the deck, and it's the Hermit card, 9, Dervish. So what I'm going to do is look at the bottom of the decks of my other tarots and see if there's a theme happening here, okay? So this is the your first tarot deck. And at the bottom of this one is the Death card, Change, Transformation, Thresholds. Okay, so far it's making sense, right? Hermit card, the Death card, so transformation. This is the Gilded Tarot Royale. Oh, okay, 2 of Cups. This is the Psychic Tarot Pocket Edition. Okay, 7, Triumph, the Chariot card. We have 2 horses here. Do I have any other tarots? Oh, yes. I have the Light Seers. Seeing the horses is appropriate considering how I'm filming this in late January of 2026. We're about to close out the year of the wood snake, a very transformative year of releasing, shedding old skins, right? Old habits, or you know what I mean. Shedding old skins to make ourselves energetically ready to welcome in new energies. The year of the fire horse begins on February 17th, 2026. The year of the fire horse, passion and horses, forward momentum. And look at this, right? We got the Chariot card at the bottom of one of the decks, forward momentum. And even this horse on the Death card here, it is moving along, maybe not charging forward like in the Chariot card, but it's moving. So if you have felt like a hermit, if you've been in hermit mode for a sufficient period of time, well, there's a reason for it. You've been transforming, you've been transmuting, releasing, making room for the new. Spirit has been preparing you, especially within, spiritually, energetically. Okay. Oh, look at this. Okay, now we have, look at these, black and white horse together, making me think of the yin yang symbol, the balancing of masculine and feminine energies, and they are charging forward. Yeah. So a lot of forward momentum to be anticipated. Okay, do I have any others? Any other? I think that's it in terms of tarot decks. Okay. Oh, this is interesting. I want to take a picture of this. This is so interesting how the theme is just so appropriate for this current time. Okay, but I'm filming on my phone. That's where my camera is, so I cannot take a picture of this. Okay, so let me just show you the bottom of the Sufi Tarot, Hermit, the Death card, Change, Transformation, Thresholds. Yep, you're on the threshold of a new beginning, yet another new cycle. Okay, this is the bottom of the deck of the Your First Tarot. The 2 of Cups, okay. Gilded Tarot Royale. Triumph, card number 7, the Chariot card. Chariot card yet again. Okay, so 77. Maybe you're seeing sevens or even 77. 777. Okay. All right. So, which deck shall we use to continue? Okay, let me just write this down. I want to record this. Hermit. Gilded. Two of Cups. Oh no, this is gilded. This is Chariot and Chariot. Okay, let's start with the what am I doing? Your first tarot deck. All right. What's the message? What's the predominant message? Okay, so far we have the Four of Cups, dissatisfaction, boredom, withdrawal. Spending a lot of time in hermit mode, in solitude. It can get boring at times. Feelings of boredom, dissatisfaction. Maybe feeling hopeless at times too, right? Okay, we also have the Five of Wands. Conflict, competition, power struggles. I feel like this is all inner struggles, internal struggles. And we have strength, courage, bravery, vulnerability. Let's keep going. Okay, Queen of Pentacles, abundant, generous, comfortable. Queen of Pentacles, you're manifesting stability, financial independence, a life of ease. And look at this, the Sun, optimism, joy, happiness, vitality. And there's a horse here. Nurturing your inner child. So that makes me think that is one of the main guidances from Spirit, is to maintain your optimism, to nurture your inner child, play, get playful, create. Confirmation here of your being in hermit mode, resting mode. Four of Swords, rest, recovery, relaxation, rejuvenation. Yeah, you're being prepared for all this incoming, forward moving momentum, forward moving energy. Let's put it under Four of Swords. Yep, you are manifesting stability. Four of Wands, home, security, stability, ceremony, arms raised in celebration. And this little child on the horse is raising its arms with celebration, joy. I'm hearing the song, The Sun Will Come Out Tomorrow, from the musical Annie. A song of optimism, hope. Very inspiring song. What's the lyric? When I'm stuck. I'm gonna follow my curiosity. Let's see. Oh, what's this? Pop-ups, pop-ups. Okay, these are the lyrics that are in my head. And looking at the images here of the Four of Cups, when I'm stuck with a day that's gray and lonely, I just stick out my chin and grin and say, the sun will come out tomorrow, so you gotta hang on till tomorrow. Come what may. And you know the rest. Tomorrow, tomorrow, I love you tomorrow. You're only a day away. Look at this. When I'm literally Five of Pentacles, when I'm stuck with a day that's gray and lonely, I just stick out my chin and grin and say, oh, yep, the sun will come out tomorrow, right? Strength, yes, inner strength. Spiritual strength, when we saw the Hermit, right? bottom of the Sufi Tarot. And it's a struggle. It's a struggle. You are not alone. And look at Spirit. I imagine this is Spirit offering you a cup of love. Of support, encouragement, hope. Ace of Swords, new ideas, mental power, clarity, yes. The sun is breaking through the fog. But right now it may seem hopeless. We have the moon as well. Look at that. Sun and moon makes me think of masculine and feminine energies balancing out. The moon, the unknown, right? Yes. That's what happens in the unknown. Doubts surface. Uncertainty. The moon, the unknown, illusion, psychic awareness. Looking at the Ace of Swords, just cutting through illusion. 17:07 when I looked at the clock. You're stronger than you give yourself credit for. Are you going to reveal anything else? The moon, please. Material opportunity, potentially. Page of Pentacles. Studious, practical, grounded, focused. Yes. What stands out to me? Grounded. Remain grounded. I know how difficult it can be when you get lost in old paradigmatic thoughts, right? Those old thinking patterns, defeating, limiting patterns. Do what you can to get grounded. Take a walk. Spend time in nature. Focus on your breath. Maybe you can, just touch your body. Tap, tap, tap. Practice mindfulness in any way you can, just like when you're, washing the dishes. Try to do it mindfully. Brushing your teeth. But the best thing, one of the best things besides spending time in nature is getting playful, right? Creating. Nurturing your inner child. Okay. Let's go to this deck here. Page of Pentacles. Page of Pentacles. The Hanged Man. Try to see things from a different perspective. Yeah, that makes me just return to getting as grounded as possible. Whenever you notice your thoughts getting the best of you, I think that's the saying, right? And when you notice self-defeating thoughts, give yourself grace. You're not failing. You're not going backwards. You are right where you need to be. Spirit, your spirit team, they are taking care of everything behind the scenes. Forgive yourself for being human. I know that's one of the things that I confronted. Forgiving my humanness. So maybe you too have perfectionistic tendencies and can be overly critical on yourself. But I think for me it has something to do with, yeah, like it's being human is 21:21 on the clock. Just accepting being human has and is still something that I'm working on, you know. The Queen of Swords. Okay. Okay, so even when you feel conflicted, mental confusion, you are able to pull back, and be the neutral observer. Because I'm looking at this bird here, flying high, higher perspective, and like the Hanged Man, gaining a higher perspective, looking at things from a more enlightened perspective. You are able to do that. Perfection is not the name of the game. Yep, okay, confirmation that you are indeed manifesting stability. We have the Queen of Pentacles again. So we had it already here. Queen of Pentacles, Queen of Pentacles. It's happening. Despite appearances. Queen of Swords and the Queen of Pentacles. Stability. Grounded. Yeah, the word grounded stood out to me when looking at the Page of Pentacles. Rational. Able to use your mind. In an empowering way. In a balanced way. Rather than in a controlling way. Ooh, yeah. Here we go. 5 of Swords. Yeah. Monkey mind. Now we have the King of Swords. So I think now that we've seen the Queen of Swords and the King of Swords, and at the bottom of one of the decks, the Gilded Royale Tarot, the Gilded Tarot Royale, I believe. This one, there was the Two of Cups. Yeah. Okay. So, two intellectual beings, two, well, the thinking man and the thinking woman. Like I was saying about the moon and the sun, masculine and feminine energies. So both individuals balanced within energetically, balanced masculine and feminine energies. So these two individuals, so potentially your divine counterpart, you are manifesting your divine counterpart into your life. The Wheel of Fortune. The wheel is indeed turning in your favor despite what your mind may try to convince you of. And I'm seeing this picture here in the background. This gentleman here, his arms are raised in triumph. Oh, and that makes me think of this one, this Chariot card. Triumph, right? Triumph. Okay, shall we go to another deck? So it's over 26 minutes now. Okay, let's use this deck. Okay, anything else? There we go, victory and success. 6 of Wands. Whoop. Oh my goodness. How apropos, the solar plexus chakra, growing in confidence, personal power. That makes me think of the Strength card, but also the Sun card. Increased optimism, joy, happiness. Lots of reasons to celebrate. You're very intuitive, third eye chakra. That is why it may be, this resting period may be particularly difficult for you, because you know that big changes are afoot. So the waiting period may feel even more agonizing. Yep, it's quite the challenge. Obstacles and challenges. That makes me want to put it on strength. You're gaining more spiritual strength, mental strength. And I was just thinking, because I was looking at the King of Swords, and there's an owl here, making me think of wisdom, and then this pops out, the Hierophant, wisdom. Hierophant, please. And now we have the Hermit. Look at this. Wow. You're so wise, and you have so much wisdom and experience to share. So yes, looking at the books, it makes me think that one of your roles here during this lifetime is to teach. Not necessarily in a traditional sense, like an academic setting, although that is possible, of course. We can teach in a multitude of ways. Emotional withdrawal. And we saw the word withdrawal here on the Four of Cups card, withdrawal. Yeah. Like the Hermit, going within. This gentleman, he has his hands clasped in prayer, going within, gaining spiritual strength. Okay. Woo! Final message, please. Two of Swords. Mental conflict. That's been a big theme here. Big theme. But we saw the Ace of Swords. Mental power and clarity. It's coming. Plus passionate new beginnings. So this is the Ace of Wands. So we saw the Ace of Swords, now the Ace of Wands. Passion ignited. Okay, look at this, the Emperor. The Emperor. The Hierophant. Spiritual authority. And now we have the Emperor. Leadership. Yep. All these obstacles and challenges. You were being prepared. You are being prepared for a leadership role. Okay, I think I'm going to stop it there. So, take heart. You are not alone. We're all in this together. All the best on your new journey. Take care.